Hello, I'm Gabe Heller, How Now Brown Couch on Twitch and G Hohenzollern on YouTube. My wife likes magic and I like tech, so we wanted to make a balanced pack, and so we called it Rainbow Robot.
Rainbow Robot. Bleh.
Because it has Thaumcraft in it, and I've always been curious, and I've done a little bit of this before, how well you could combat the taint with technology. So that's what I'm working on now. So last time, we had built a digital miner, which is the key, if you've got mechanism anyway, to combating the taint with technology. And we're going to set it up and do some stuff with it this time. Somewhere there is a zombie. So here it is. And this is our mine, where we got all of our stuff to make the digital miner with. The reason we made it a big room was because if you make it all spider-webby, like you generally, the standard procedure for getting the most ore, then it can quite easily become infected with the taint if you're in a tainted biome like we are. And it can be very hard to block off all the parts that become tainted. If it's in one nice big room, you can see everything, and you can keep the taint from being a problem. As it was in one corner of the room, you can see there's a little area that we blocked off with cobblestone. That's because the taint showed up. So I'm going to borrow our power source from here just to run the digital miner initially. Hello, furnace generator. Thank you. This isn't going to run terribly well. We're going to probably build a reactor since I haven't found any lava yet, which would be the other main way that we could power it. So we'll just set up the generator right by it here. Oh, this is a survivalist generator. There's furnace generator. Okay, cool. Yeah. So that actually means I could probably put the survivalist generator back upstairs. There we go. And as you can see, it now has some power. And you could use some more charcoal. There we go. And we'll just place the survivalist generator back upstairs just so that our mechanism setup has something to run it in case we need it for anything. There we go. Some charcoal in there too. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do with the digital miner is try and get a sample of the taint, because that makes it a lot easier to do filters and things like that. So, for that we're going to need Silk Touch on. And we want to target where we think taint is going to be. Tainted soil is probably the easiest thing to get, so that's what we're going to go for. Small radius should be fine. We want to set the minimum to just below ground, just below sea level, like 61. And the maximum to, well, let's see. Let's actually see what elevation we're at up here. Okay, we are at an elevation of 60 here. Okay, which means that we're pretty close to sea level. So I think maybe we'll set the max at 70 and see what we get. Okay. Config. Minimum 60, maximum 70. Okay. And we want to make a new filter, and the new filter is going to be mod ID, and we're just going to grab everything Thaumcraft. There we go. Okay. Let's give it started and see what happens. Got 601 things to mine. Now it's going to take quite a bit of, yeah, and as you can see, some of the first things are things that we can't get even with Silk Touch, so it may take a while. Should probably put a little more coal in here. This is going to go rather quickly, this charcoal, I think. Yeah, there we go. And because it's going rather quickly, we're going to need to start growing some trees. Even if we're going to have a reactor, it's useful to have a source of wood. I'm going to use my stone hammer here to empty out a space behind my little mechanism area here. There we go. And in that area, I will plant some trees. There we go. And hopefully some of those trees will grow pretty soon. Okay, let's see if we've got a sample of anything yet down here. How are you doing? Got any samples of anything? Yes, yes, we have tainted soil. All right, let's stop before we use up all the power trying to get more tainted soil, because this is all we need to make some filters. Alrighty. So, reset. Good. So, what we want to do is configure it. Hello? I guess we can't do that until it's full of energy again. Alrighty, let's configure it. And we want to get rid of this filter. And add a new filter. We also want to change the radius to the max, and the min to the minimum, and the max to the maximum. There we go. Okay, and now we should be able to start, let's see here, replacing tainted soil with dirt. There we go. And we're going to require, yes, okay, good. And we're also going to want to select material of taint. So everything that isn't that, we're going to want to replace with something else. Now, we don't actually have that thing in our inventory right now. So, let's go back and build it. It's going to be wood, because we're going to try and make it out of wood. That's what we've got. We're growing upstairs, and hopefully we'll soon be growing considerably more of. There we go. So, there we go. Oak wood slabs. That's what we're going to make it out of. Because taint cannot grow on slabs. There we go. That's why we have the entrance to our base surrounded by great wood slabs. Okay, so config, new filter, material, tainted soil, replace with oak wood slab. There we go. Yes, we are going to require it. Save, and go ahead and put some oak wood slabs in here, and start. As you can see, there's an awful lot of taint to get rid of here. Hopefully, some of it will just be dirt. And the nice thing is that when you mine tainted soil, you get one dirt back. So I'm not going to have to keep shoving dirt into this as we go. Silk off. Okay, there we go. That helps. I forgot I still had Silk Touch on. That should make things go considerably faster. But as you can see, this generator is not keeping up with the needs of it at all. Not at all. So, in addition to making a whole bunch more wooden slabs, there we go. We're also going to need a better power source. So we're going to build a reactor. There we go, that should help. Now to do that, we're going to need quite a bit of steel. And to make the steel, we're going to need more charcoal. So let's go ahead and make some more. We've got 2 in here, that's good. There we go, that'll get us some more charcoal. No trees grown yet. I guess we better enlarge our tree farm, because we're going to need trees pretty soon. There we go. How's this going, eh? Well, we're not out of oak wood slabs yet, so that's a good sign. We out of power. Nope, still got charcoal, so we're good on that. Put a little more in for now, sure. So, time to start making some steel here for the reactor. Let's see here. Oh, we still have some obsidian in here. I guess we're going to dump it. It's not hard to get more obsidian at this point. Okay, compressed carbon. So we have 400. That should be enough to make 20 iron, or 20 steel. The other thing we're going to need is graphite, which is cooked charcoal, so I'll go ahead and cook some of that up as well. Looked like there was some extra ores around downstairs. I'll go ahead and pick those off and fill them in with some of these random things that I've got. The limestone and the diorite. Give me some more room in my inventory and some more ores at the same time. Yeah, there's some taint. Better do something about it before it starts to spread. Okay, limestone to the rescue. There's some dirt over here I'm a little worried about, so I'll go ahead and replace it, or some of it anyway, with diorite. So there we have some yellowite ore, which we should also double. See how this is going here. Hey, we got a tree! And you? Still working on that iron, huh? At this rate, I think I'm going to need to make another furnace generator. Block of iron in the middle, iron ingots all around, furnace, and redstone. Gives us another furnace generator. There's no reason we can't use both these generators at once. There we go. Now things should start working a little better. Oh, it's raining. It's also night, so I better sleep. Yay, the power is actually going up in this one. Cool. And this one's also producing steel dust with full power. Excellent, that's exactly what we need. Oh, another tree. Yeah, I think it's time to switch, so we're going to switch to making doubling yellowite ore. And we've got some steel, which we should cook up pretty soon. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're out of that. Okay. Hey, there we go. We got some yellorium. Let's go ahead and cook that up. The other one I think we're going to have working on steel. Yes. Now we have some aluminium ingots, and with that, and this graphite, and some steel, I think it's 4 steel, we can start making reactor casing. Okay, some reactor casing. Go ahead and place that where it's going to go. That is going to be the 4 corners of our reactor. Still doing pretty well here. Oh, we're out of charcoal again. Reactor casing, yes. And now we want to start making reactor parts. I should just leave that up. We're going to want the power tap to be next to the digital miner, so I'm going to make it first. For that we need some redstone. There we go. Oh, that was the red net port. We want the power tap. That's a turbine power tap. We want the reactor power tap. There we go. There you go. It's about time we got ourselves a 3rd furnace. Spent a lot of time waiting for furnaces to cook stuff. Maybe it's time to make a harvester. We have any rubber in here? We have 4 rubber. That may not be quite enough, but we have a rubber sapling. So why don't we go ahead and plant those outside so we'd be ready when the time comes. There we go. So we're going to need 1 diamond, that's right. That is for the controller. So now we can make some more reactor casing. There we go. And with that reactor casing, we can make reactor controller, which requires 1 redstone. Hey, a stack of 1 redstone. Now I can get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. Do we now make the reactor controller? Yes. And I believe we can also make the reactor access port, but we need to build a few things first. So we need a piston and a chest. And the piston's going to require a redstone. And we've got iron. We've got planks. I think we're good. Okay, there you are. Redstone. Iron. Cobblestone. Planks. There we go, and a chest. There we are. Now we should be able to make the access port. Ta-da! Let's go place those, shall we? So I think we want the controller in the front here. We can see it easily, and the access port around the side. There we go. The fuel rod doesn't actually require casing, but the control rod does. So 3 more graphite, a redstone. Okay, we've got redstone. We're going to need some more graphite. Oh, what? What happened? Ran out of power, huh? Okay, well, I guess the charcoal goes in here for now. Now, just to be able to make the reactor control rod. Yes. And maybe also the yellorium fuel rod. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the yellorium fuel rod goes in the middle. The reactor control rod goes at the top. We want to have access to it, but I think it's just going to be running at full tilt the whole time anyway. So now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more reactor casing, which means 2 batches of reactor casing. Oh, actually, it looks like we only need 2 more. Now we should have all the power we need to run our digital miner. We're going to have to start making upgrades for it. It'll run so fast, I think. We'll see here. Can always expand the reactor later. But for now... There we go! It turned into a reactor!
Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.